Alright, so this is Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. I'm a pretty decent sized fan of. Oh, sorry.
Who are you?
Shut up.
Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this?
And this game is just as strikingly beautiful as the screenshots would lead you to believe.
He's already dead. I can feel you coming.
Oh, I can move a little bit.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she
The
looking?
voices are spooky.
Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you came.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's them. They're here.
It feels like those weird visions in Mad Max.
You see that?
It's like the same way they did it.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
I can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
Well, who made that weird noise? Oh,
They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it. Turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Okay.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Alright. Just gonna walk around.
Use your eyes. Come closer. She can't focus. Why can't she focus? Take a closer look, Senua.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Okay. So this is the PC version. It is on kind of the day after launch, but it seemingly runs alright for my rig. Max settings here. Get out of the way, weird foliage. So, oh, I can run, okay. I don't know if there's collectibles or... Oh, it's kind of spooky.
Yearns for life, hungers for it, like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping.
Mine. When you start up the game, it says it recommends headphones. I think that is like almost a requirement based on this. Weird tear in the universe.
Not this time. a land of mist and fog. The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim, and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Okay.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she tell me? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. His soul still lives. She needs to save his soul. She wants his soul to be at peace. She needs to
There really are not enough games with the behind the shoulder camera like
She can
this.
save him. There's nothing she can do. She thinks she's going to save him. She's not going to save him. She'll never make it to Helheim. She can't let him rot here. She needs to try. Do you know
There's a photo mode I can do. Boop. Ba-da-ba. Taking a photo. Taking a photo.
where you are? Where are we?
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool.
Oh, there's
said
a
there
hole
was
in the
hidden path
geometry.
to it. Let's see.
Right
shall
there.
we?
Betraying the reality of the world. Look at this water, like it's so beautiful. What great work was done on that. I kind of hope there aren't collectibles. Oh, there's another story post over there. It's over here. Nothing.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness.
Huh.
Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
Let's do it. I love how nothing's happened. I'm a big fan of... Oh! Creepy voices. Big fan of kind of the slow start. What happened to her arm?
Just drop down.
You're not safe.
Stop. Us down there. Where have you gone? Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
Okay. The demon door.
It's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. Never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
How do you know?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. Liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Look really clearly. Focus.
I can see one.
Focus.
Hold it in your mind's eye.
Happens if you
Find one like it to open the gate.
Oh, you mean on the thing?
It's just that.
I was gonna go walking around the world. I can't really make heads or tails of anything that's in this. Is I supposed to go back this way? Yeah, look, there's runes everywhere. Oh. Okay, so it's over here.
It's neat.
Oh!
Look towards the gate.
I mean, that sure as shit was not intentional. That was legitimately an accident. Wow, I don't think I ever would have found it on my own. It's just an accident. Oh god.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind it?
It worked!
Isn't this
I
the...
spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
place looked much
I
friendlier
guess
when it
it's
was
the same
sunny.
with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
If you fall, you will die.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Trying to do what I always do. Figure out which is the way it wants me to go and go the other way. Okay. Ladder, 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 ladder. Her fingers don't really grip the ladder, do they? Now we're getting dark. Getting real dark here now.
Stay back.
Look at it.
You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here. Took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
I don't know how to play this. What's this button do? Okay. I'm on board. Not if you press the wrong button. I keep pressing Y to block, because I just played a game where Y was blocked. Y is not blocked in this game. I'm down with this combat. It's a little... What the hell? Oh shit. What does any of this mean? No! Ah! 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 Are her eyes all weird? What's wrong with her eyes? Oh, it's just the blue on it. No, she... Okay. Oh, the ground is all bubbly and weird. The hell?
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is wronged. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
I don't need the subtitles for the subtitles, dude. I wonder why they make these claims if they ended up not being true.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Zurt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
To Dillian. To his soul. It won't open.
That's how I start all my games, by challenging gods.
Why can't she?
What does this do?
Challenge the gods.
She has to fight two gods first.
Two gods.
Two gates.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. But you weren't expecting that.
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate
You got it. I'm on my way. This looks like that ravine where I started. Sure doesn't run for very long when you hold the run button.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Just gotta do my due diligence. Looking at shadows, plants, other assorted nonsense. It's almost a walking simulator at this point. Not a bad thing. It's over here.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Huh. Okay.
What's that? It's a wall. It's a door. No, it's a bridge. No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it. Come on. Come on. Push it. She did it. She did it. She did it. Look, something looks different. Can you see?
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
I love, man, the lighting in this game. It just, it's worth playing for the lighting. It's a stupid thing to get excited about, but looks freaking cool.
Senua never could close her eyes, however hard she tried. Begged.
What the hell's going on? Who is breathing? Is it the head? I don't appreciate the breathing. I want to do some more combat though. That was pretty fun. If only I didn't try to block with the wrong button.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it see you too.
The band? Yeah, shh, that was to me. It knew I said that. Cool. Super great altar. Did that leaf attack me? What was that? Now I'm ready. Son, hit him! Hit him!
It's nearly over. Finish it.
I wanted to kick him. I gotta be honest, when you watch the gameplay video, I think it was IGN's video, I don't know where they were fighting. They seemed really lame. They were constantly doing this. This like running slash, this thing. Oh! Go on, God. Oh! Oh, he missed me. Fuck you, guy. Oh. 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 I chop off his arm?
He's down.
Wow.
Finish it.
Okay.
Finish it. Strike him.
Good job. Take that deep. Well, the blood remains.
The Northman will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
It's actually worth noting there's a combat difficulty. There's an auto. So I left it to auto. I think that's cool if it gets easier if you keep dying or it gets harder if you don't. I'm down with auto difficulty as a concept. I'm not down with my rotting hand. It does not look like fun to have a rotting hand. Alright,
Valravan's power
what
of
the hell?
illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth.
Look how much has changed. It's all different.
Why is it? Yeah, but I get the sneaky suspicion I'm gonna be just as bad at this one as I was gonna be at the other one. Is it all different? Like, is this different? I can't imagine you want me to run that far away. But maybe, what the hell? Was that there before? Weird meat party.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
What raven? Oh, are those ravens? Oh, I didn't even see them. Well, now it made him have... It, like, gave me the clue. So I know what to do now. Ow. Yeah, like that, kinda? No? What the hell is this guy doing? Okay. Now we're moving somewhere. If she could just run for longer than 5 seconds, it'd be nice. What the hell is with that fire? I don't appreciate it. This should be it. Yeah. This is the vantage point we've dreamed of.
Focus.
Okay.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something huge shifted.
How would I feel?
Can you feel it?
That fire feels it. Look at it. Dancing. Fire is having fun.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
This weird tree wiggling and jiggling. Alright. I don't know that I explored enough to know what's different. If there even is something different. Let's go under the bridge. Not a bridge.
Another gate.
Another gate. You know what to do. Stay back. You have to open it. It's not safe.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
What does it mean? Which ravens? Where are they? Can't you see them? She comes. The ground. Line up the ravens.
This is spooky.
Valravan. Challenge me!
What is he doing?
He's gone. He disappeared. Where did he go? You lost him. Where is he? The sound you're
No, he was just a scarecrow.
Listen, focus. Listen. You need to focus. Focus.
Oh, that is him. Ugh. Too creepy. What the hell was in that tree? Hold it. What the fuck was in that tree? There was definitely eyes in that tree. Look at these ferns. They be dancing. There he is, fumbling and bumbling. What's that gold thing on her hip? Oh, I keep looking away from him. I am stupid.
Is she lost? Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
Really, I'm just trying to go the way the game doesn't want me to go. Because I like to explore the entire environment. She is very eager to go under things. Things just make creepy noises. Oh, this area? Let's do it. What is this scarecrow? Oh no, it's right there.
There he is.
No, I didn't see him actually.
Go to him.
I wasn't looking for him. I'm exploring. Voices, chill.
She can get up now. She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. She can get out. It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Raven. Tricking her. Raven. How can she get up? Bait. It's him. Dark magic draws her closer.
Voices are creepy.
He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
Huh, I wonder why they let you even go that way. What was there? Look at that tree, it's very happy.
What is it?
I hear something.
If you hear the song of Raven, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
Oh, look at these creepy noises.
picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple.
The weird
The
shadowing.
worst kind comes without warning. A deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
She can't get in. She can't go in there. Behind there? Valravan, he's there. She can't go in. Just find another route.
Druth says there's always another route.
Find a way, Senua. Go round.
Find your own path.
There's a different way.
Well, you can definitely see the noise, the film grain on that scene. What the hell is that? Why does it look like that? Oh, it's so weird. Oh!
Come this far, she needs to keep going. Finish this!
She finished him!
I want to see if they ever do more attacks. I love the lines, like the blood lines that end up on them. Oh, he's in the clippy.
Don't let them get behind you.
Keep them in sight.
Oh! Oh, fuck yeah. Behind you! Oh, shit!
Behind you!
That guy's almost dead, though. Just kill him. This combat's really cool. I'm super into. I don't remember exactly what it reminds me of, but I really like it. It's like basic, but not. Like it's honed down to its core components of you're just not even one-on-one, but you're just in this combat encounter. There's nothing else. It is For Honor. It kind of reminds me of For Honor. That's what it is. A little bit.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse.
That seems weird.
They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds.
Yeah, well, these guys sound like assholes.
Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
That's like a neg. We used his giant-ass eyebrows. That's nice. So there are people here? Why do I get the feeling that she's just seeing things and she just straight up murdered these people? Like, oh, I've come out of my my weird little state, my fugue state, and I killed some people, didn't realize it. Again, she is over eager to be diving under things. Look at that texture. Not great. I am not impressed by this texture. But we are getting to the spooky, to the end of the first hour of Hellblade. You know, I started saying this at the beginning. I'm a fairly decent-sized fan of Ninja Theory. I think what they did with DMC was actually really good, and kind of brought it forward. Maybe it's not necessarily what Devil May Cry fans wanted, but fine. As a game in and of itself, some really, really cool things they did with that, especially with the kind of dueling elements for the combos and all that. A ton of fun. Terrible DLC. Terrible. And I love, what I love about this is the AAA indie kind of approach they've done it. This is a beautiful, it definitely feels AAA, but if it's going to be a shorter experience, I'm 100% fine with it. It seems really cool to me. I dig the psychosis angle of all of this. Her journey, the Norse weird, is it all just Norse? No, because Odin, yeah, Odin. I love all that mythology stuff. The combat seems like a ton of fun so far. Even if it doesn't develop too much beyond that, I'm kind of fine with that. Like I said, it's basic. It's like this primal combat. It doesn't have 7,000 fireballs and like, oh, I'm gonna switch to my ranged weapons. Like, no, you have a sword, a light attack, a heavy attack, and a block, and I can kick, which I haven't successfully tried yet. But I'm into it. I'm really into
Do you know
it.
what it's like to leave everything behind? Your
And these
home,
voices are spooky.
loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return.
I don't know.
Senua does.
Oh God.
Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Alright, we'll end it there. Go into photo mode. Do 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 do. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Photo mode.